Hi everyone, my name is Stephanie Beloy and I will be discussing our most current research project for our composition class. So for our Discourse community project, I chose to focus on graphic design, specifically just because that's what I want to be when I graduate from CBU, a graphic designer. I had the privilege of interviewing one of my good friends by the name of Pocholo Serrano. He's currently the senior graphic designer at Curtis Coffee Company. So it's actually not just a coffee company, but they manufacture some of the higher end beverage machines that anywhere from national high-end restaurants to smaller independent coffee joints will use. So they definitely have big names amongst their clientele. And in addition to that, they have large companies that also ask for their advertising help. So it's really a huge, well-rounded company. And I think it was such a great opportunity to be able to interview someone that deals with so many different facets of design. So something that I learned was that graphic design is actually a huge network of people and community that really feed off of one another, and ideas are constantly exchanged. I think beforehand I had thought that graphic designers are kind of like these lone rangers that are just, you know, in their own cubicle doing their own thing, shut off from the rest of the world and just designing away. But actually that's not the case. According to Pocholo, he actually starts from conception and brings the project or the product all the way to the end result, in his case, which would be the printing press. So I previously also had thought that graphic design just involved the immediate digital aspect of creating the logo or the branding or whatever the company needed. But now I see that there are actually a lot more skills that are needed in order to make the product. So as you all know, graphic design is more about image and aesthetics and form and function. It focuses less on text. So although there is not that much text involved in graphic design as you would see with like a medical career field or finances and such, you know, they always say a picture is worth 1,000 words. So I guess communication can also be really effective in that sense. So yes, I learned that a lot of skills are needed, and also something that he also taught me was that once he finishes his projects, he will have somebody else go over and make sure that there are no typos, no errors, that the design looks well. So that's also something that I learned, that there's really a lot of accountability as far as design goes. And learning, this also something that I learned was that in school, you know, I'm currently trying to work towards my bachelor's in graphic design here at CBU. And he said that the actual learning really comes after you graduate, and learning never stops. So for their field, how they communicate is through a variety of means. They will communicate through email, through text, through personal interactions, you know, when he meets with the companies. But as far as learning and ideas go and really engaging with one another in the community, his company will actually sponsor him to go to conferences, meetings, different training sessions in which there will be speakers and presenters that show. In our case, in our world, Adobe is one of the hugest companies. So Adobe will showcase their latest product, and in which designers can see new techniques or new tools needed. Also, so yeah, they will have the conferences. You know, they might even have video sessions within their company. So sometimes they also stream videos. So I think those were the two largest things that I learned, that graphic design is really about a network and a community of designers that are constantly engaging with one another, and ideas are being exchanged, creativity is being fed off of one another as they look at each other's designs, excuse me, and each other's approaches and techniques. They're able to influence one another in that sense. Also, conferences, meetings, and trainings are what they primarily use to expand and grow in their knowledge of new techniques. And also, I believe on a personal level that he did mention that graphic designers are just always looking for the next big thing so they can be inspired and learn more from just different websites that they see on the internet, or just inspiration everywhere. So I love that in graphic design, creativity really just abounds everywhere that you look. And I had fun doing this project, and I hope you guys did the same. Thank you so much for watching.